going to be honest with you. Like Mitch Marner, I missed the Leafs game versus the Red Wings. I was too busy watching WrestleMania. Yeah, it's a tradition that's taken. That was a childhood tradition that I took up again when I became an adult. Said, hey, why not watch WrestleMania? And that was Sunday. So I had to miss the Leafs lose to the Detroit Red Wings and Dylan Larkin get a hat trick. And, Michael Bunting getting a misconduct for, I don't know. I saw the highlights. I saw it all over Twitter. And here's just my reaction of the Leafs losing. Don't really bother me. They know they're playing Tampa. It's been written since bloody November. Them losing to Detroit on a back-to-back. Okay. Whatever. What I do worry about is Elliot Friedman saying stuff like, I don't know, paraphrasing here is what I can remember anyway, saying stuff like the officials are targeting Bunting or trying to entice him into doing something for calls or something like that. That's how I took it. So what you're saying is the officials are biased towards Bunting, or could be? Yeah, that's not good. We bet on games. So that's scary. Then Bunting gets a misconduct for getting cross-checked in the back twice, and then skating over someone's stick and bringing it with him. That was pretty funny, to be honest with you. If that's Brad Marchand, is that a penalty? If it's Nazem Kadri, it is. But is Bunting the new Kadri? Actually, maybe Marchand it is now. Don't we want a player like this? Someone who gets under the skin of other teams, like every other team has. Yet now you're going to punish him for that, but it's not equal? That's frustrating. And when Elliot said that, it's just, what the hell's going on, NHL? That's bad. We saw, it's all over Twitter for me. I was watching the wrestling, sure, but I wanted to check how the Leafs were doing. I'm okay, they suck. And then that happens? How is that a misconduct? What the hell's going on? The league needs to sort itself out. Imagine that leads to a power play and a power play goal, kills momentum, something in the playoffs. That's a big thing. And that's not even just for the Leafs. If you're doing this with anyone, that's wrong, and you need to sort it out. And there was more things missed, Matt Murray couldn't finish the game. Poor guy is just injury prone, but at the same time, he got taken out from behind. Was it accidental? Yes. Did Lucas Raymond lose his footing? Yes. Was it interference? Yes. On the ice, if you slide out and take out a guy, it's interference. It's interference on the goalie as well. I'm pissed off at the officials. I'm glad I didn't watch the game. I'm fired up just from freaking Twitter and seeing some highlights. I couldn't imagine watching the game. I can't imagine being Dubas or Keefe or Shanahan or the players or Murray in his case or Bunting. I don't know how they expect Bunting to keep his head. None of us can keep our heads, and we're not even freaking involved in the actual game. We're just watching it on TV. What do you do? And Keefe said, I got to talk to Bunting and all this stuff about trying to keep level-headed or whatever, and it'll be let Dubas decide it. Okay, so Keefe doesn't want to get fined again, but that's a freaking call to the league, and something needs to be sorted out. Was it the same officials from the Justin Hall pick in the playoffs? Yes, I think it was. Was that still a penalty? Technically, yes, but that means it should be called every freaking shift of every freaking game, but I digress, that was last year. But this is just getting absurd. It's getting absurd, and the league needs to sort it out, and needs to sort it out fast, because it is an absolute joke and an embarrassment, and you're going into the NHL playoffs where you can F up a team with a call like this or a missed call like that. And it's frustrating. This is me as a Leafs fan. I don't care about losing to Detroit. Losing to them anyway. But the missed calls and the mistreatment of Bunting is ridiculous with any team. If it's freaking, I'm going to be honest with you, Brad Marchand gets under my skin. But if he got called for what Bunting got called, damn right I would be pissed. If I was a Boston Bruins fan, I'd be pissed if I was a Leafs fan. Would I laugh? Sure, I'm sure everyone's laughing at Bunting for it. But at the same time, I would be like, yeah, that's not a penalty. What are you doing? There's something wrong with the NHL. They need to sort it. So, instead, this is just an NHL rant. I don't care about the game. Good for you, Detroit. Screw you, NHL and officials. Sort your goddamn game out. That's it. I'm going to go home. I'm going to finish eating this granola bar and go play with my son. Yeah. I don't know what to do. Maybe jump on the trampoline. Anyway, take care, everyone. Go Leafs, go. Screw you, NHL.